Nancy with Nancy's Nibbles of Life, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Nancy and I'm on the WW Blue plan. I get 23 points a day and I love bringing you this WW content, sometimes a travel vlog as well, or a beauty vlog. So welcome to the channel. Subscribers, thank you so much for joining me again on another video. And I have another grocery haul for you. This time from Ralph's, which is the Kroger brand grocery store. If you're in Southern California, you've seen Ralph's groceries. So that's where I've shopped today, and I'm gonna bring you these groceries. Are you ready to get into it? Let's go. Okay, my husband and I just got back from a little mini vacation, and so the cabinets in the refrigerator are empty. So I love to take advantage of Instacart on these days because I will vacation until the last possible minute that I have to get back before working again. And so I will take advantage of using Instacart on those Mondays when we've returned, and it's just so convenient. So today I got an order from Ralph's, which is of course from the Kroger family of grocery stores. And so these you'll find in your local Kroger. So let's just get started. I've kind of separated them, starting with produce. We'll go through drinks and pantry, and then of course some of the protein that I've picked up and a couple other miscellaneous things. So the first thing I have for produce is this dill pickle chopped salad. Have you guys seen this? Oh my gosh. It says shredded cauliflower, crinkle cut radishes, red and green cabbage, green leaf lettuce, kale, dill pickle brioche, crouton crumbles. So I love dill pickles, and I'm probably gonna have this today. This is a 4-point salad once you mix it all together, including the dressing. So I'm excited about that. Dill pickle chopped kit salad. And that is from Taylor Forms, 4 smart points. Okay, I also picked up a bag of baby spinach from Dole. I love spinach, you know. I put this in my salads, and of course we make it for dinner during the week. I use my steamer sometimes, or I'll saute it with a little bit of garlic. Speaking of garlic, I picked up some minced garlic from Spice World in the jar. This is such a time saver. So 0 smart points, of course, for this minced garlic. But I also picked up a couple of cloves of fresh garlic because I gotta say, the flavor is not as pronounced in these pre-minced garlic bulbs as you get in the fresh. So sometimes I'm not gonna compromise on my garlic taste, and so I'll use fresh garlic. But sometimes out of convenience, or particularly if it's gonna just be mixed up into some kind of sauce that maybe garlic is not the pronounced flavor profile that I want, I'll use that jar. But if I do want a strong garlic taste, I'm gonna use the fresh garlic. So I picked up a couple of bulbs of that. So I also got a cucumber. I love cucumber. They are just wonderful to add to my wraps and my salads, of course. Of course, these vegetables are 0 smart points. And then, of course, my petite medley snacking tomatoes. I love these things, and I add them to sandwiches as well sometimes because why not? You have them, they're convenient. And those small little tomatoes are so sweet, I love it. Something new I picked up to try this week is actually a turnip. I can't wait to dice this up and throw it in my air fryer and see what it tastes like. I've never had a whole turnip before. You know, I tried recently some radish, and I used those and roasted them in the oven, and they were so juicy and delicious. They reminded me of mustard greens, and so, or turnip greens. And so I thought, why not get a turnip? Someone on my Facebook page said that they love turnips, and so I've never really had them. I can't wait to try it. Speaking of that, if you guys want to join me on Facebook, you want to be friends, it's Nancy Nibbles. Look for me on Facebook. I have a cool little group of Weight Watchers friends, and we get together and talk about new finds on Weight Watchers or just how our day has been. So, but back to the turnip. I think that what I'm going to do is dice it and throw it in my air fryer, the same as I do with my butternut squash, and see how that comes out. Let me know if you have any turnip recipes, because I don't have any, but so excited to try that. And then, of course, I picked up some bananas. These are kind of a staple in our house. I use these just eating them outright for a snack, or sometimes I'll add them to a waffle or a pancake. Okay, let's move on. All right, you know, eggs are a staple. 0 smart points. We gotta have some eggs, and I picked up the extra large eggs. I love a good runny egg yolk, and so I like a large egg when I do recipes or have breakfasts that require a runny egg yolk. So I got 18 of those. My husband loves milk. You know, he will have, of course, his cereal, but sometimes he'll have a sweet treat and add an icy cold cup of milk to his sweet treat. And I don't drink milk normally. It's too many points for me. If I want milk, I will use something like an almond milk. But 2% milk, which is what this is 5 smart points for 1 cup. So if you're a milk drinker, maybe the non-fat is even less, but the 2%, 5 smart points for 1 cup. So I have been loving, of course, this fat-free half and half, and I add this to my coffee. And this is 2 tablespoons for 1 smart point. So 2 tablespoons for 1 smart point makes my coffee really creamy, and I love it. So that's my dairy, is the fat-free half and half. For drinks, we also picked up some of this Minute Maid punch. This is, of course, for my husband, too sweet for me, too much sugar, and it's costly in points. For 8 ounces, it's 6 smart points. So I picked that up for him. He loves that. What I drink, of course, is water, and I use my Mio to sweeten the water. But if I want something different, I will drink these sparkling ices. I love these. 0 smart points, no sugar. And this is the fruit punch. The fruit punch is delicious, and so is the pineapple coconut. Man, these are my favorite too. So I picked these up this week. I got a couple of these. And then also from Kroger, you'll find the sparkling water. So I love this as well. And this is the blood orange flavoring. So, you know, typically that's what I'm drinking, some bubble water, I call it. Or sparkling water, of course, that's flavored. And I love these sparkling ices, and I also love the Kroger sparkling water beverage. They're generally pretty inexpensive, maybe around $1. And again, I love the flavors. So for drinks, that's what we picked up this week. Okay, for our pantry, I got some cookies this week. These are sugar-free shortbread cookies, and the brand is Vorman. 3 smart points for 1 cookie. So, you know, if you want to close out your night, you might have some extra points, or over the weekend. You know, it says 20% less net carbs than regular cookies, made with real ingredients. So I'm excited to try that. I love shortbread. So 3 smart points for 1 cookie. I hope it's a good size, because 3 points is not super low in points, but for shortbread, I'll give it a try. I also picked up some of this home pride bread. I will have this if I'm desperate, but it's 1 slice for 2 smart points, and it's good bread, but I really am loving my Aldi bread, the fit bread, for 1 smart point. So, but the home pride is good. My husband will eat this. All right, so moving on. Oh, also in juices, I got one of these, another box of these Capri Suns, again for my husband. 4 smart points for 1 pouch of that Capri Sun. All right, so let's move on to this protein that I picked up. I love to have a whole roasted chicken. You know, it just kind of reminds me of Ina Garden. Anyway, so I am using the Simple Truth. It's much smaller than those Foster Farms chicken that you'll find, the whole birds. Those things are enormous. So I got the Simple Truth brand, and it says young chicken with giblets. And of course, your measurements or the size of the piece that you're eating depends on the points. of your chicken. And all proteins, actually. Make sure you're weighing out your proteins so you get your points accurately. So I won't call the points for the protein because it just kind of depends on the size that you're having. 3 or 4 ounces can vary greatly. I picked up a ribeye steak, only one. My husband and I can share this. They're so big, but they're delicious. We love a good ribeye. And then I also picked up some of these center cut bone-in pork chops. I love a good pork chop. So I will put these in the oven, maybe add a little teriyaki or something like that to them, and delicious. One new thing that I'm excited to try in my protein mix are these Tyson buffalo wing flavored chicken strips. These are chicken breast strips. It says buffalo chicken breast strips, and they're fully cooked and unbreaded by Tyson. Very similar to the blackened chicken strips that everyone likes. These are 2 smart points for 3 ounces though. So unfortunately the blackened are 0. These will cost us 2 points, but I'm still excited to try them. And in fact, I think what I'm gonna do is have some of these chicken strips along with this dill pickle salad today. And that'll be my lunch. That sounds delicious. So I think that's it. That's my Kroger or Ralph's grocery haul this week. What do you think? Are you going to pick up some of these if you see them in your local store? Have you tried either that salad or these cookies? Let me know if you have. Alrighty guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to give me a like on this video. Leave me a comment. It really helps the video get out there, reach new folks, and they can join us on this journey as well. So, alright, until the next time, let me put these groceries away, and I'll see you then. Bye!